without Mark. Before I can safely head out solo, Mark and I do a final sail together. This is my test run. If something breaks, I have to fix it. Wisconsin!
We're currently at Wave Point Marina, out in the, sitting right out in front of the marina, anchored last night. We brought minnows up this time, and I threw the minnow in, and with about 3 seconds, I got a perch.
One.
Yeah.
Oh,
pretty decent.
He's spunky.
I'll let him go. I'll see if we catch a few more, and if we catch a bunch, maybe I'll clean a few.
Wow.
I pulled the boat really close to the anchor, so we got a really short scope right now, because I think we can sail off the anchor with the mainsail.
Last night, we spent the night on anchor in Little Sturgeon Bay. Today, we picked up the hook to figure out the best sail configuration for the big winds forecasted in the next few days. Whoa, Nelly, this is a big, these waves are so big. Whoa. It's so different compared to in the bay.
Yep. We have the wind coming from the southwest, and it's coming all the way up the bay right now, bringing all the wind, all the water, I mean. Well, we're having a pretty nice sail. It's windy. I don't know what the winds are blowing at, but they're gusting pretty good out here. We got the sail reefed, or I should say furled in. Probably only sticking out about a quarter. Full main. And the boat's handling really well. Just bigger waves. So we just poked our nose out out of Little Sturgeon into the bay for a little bit here just to get a feel for it and head back down. Because we got a taste of it now. It's enough.
Yeah. It's pretty wavy. This is probably what it's going to be like tomorrow when I'm on my own.
Yeah, it might be. You'll have to really be careful. Watch if you go or not. Yeah, flop it a little bit, but it's just can't get the car forward enough to tighten it up. Being reefed like or furled like that. You can try tightening it up a little bit more.
Beautiful. The thing is, you just gotta watch there's a lot of fishing boats in here right now. And I think there's more than there was when we left, believe it or not. I don't want to ruin their fishing spots, so I'm trying to figure out the best way to get into this bay. Ooh, jeez. Oh, that was a big one.
That wind's really picking up.
Oh my gosh.
I think it's coming up the shore here, and it's really getting strong right in the spot.
We're almost. Woo! Shut that hatch!
Alright. Alright, let's head behind him. Okay. After we were confident that I would be able to handle the big winds with the sails reefed, we headed back to the marina and joined our group. Tomorrow, they all leave. But I don't. This is my first breakfast that I made solo sailing, and it tastes so good. Well, just get you guys up to speed. It's the end of the year, our end of the year cruise, and Mark isn't with me. He wasn't able to come on our very last cruise, and I've been working with him, practicing solo sailing, so I am going to do that this week. I'm going to leave today with our friend Bill. He has his boats here because he owns Sail Time, and I'm not sure if you guys have ever heard of Sail Time. But he runs Sail Time Door County, and he is going to be sailing with me. He says he's going to be right alongside of me. I'm not sure if that's going to happen because his boat is a 35-foot boat.
that's another cool thing about sail time, is that they're beautiful big boats, so you get to really enjoy your time on the water up around Door County. Yeah, so anyway, we're going to be sailing together to Fish Creek this morning. We're going to meet everybody at the mouth of Sturgeon Bay. That's where everybody went there yesterday, but it's odd because from here it's only really a half-hour difference to Fish Creek. So the wind seems pretty good. It seems pretty like it's going to be a pretty sporty sail. So this morning I've been tidying up, doing my stowing duties below, as well as getting all of the instruments and everything set for today. So I think I'm pretty good. We're gonna shove off around 8:30, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to keep up with Bill, but I guess we'll see.
Before Mark left, we had a plan to reef the head sail and the main. But the second I was on my own, things went sideways. Somewhere out there between Wave Point and Fish Creek, the head sail reefing line locked into a bad wrap on the cleat under the immense pressure. And I couldn't get it loose. And honestly, that wasn't even the worst part of the day. That started the night before, when I got back to the boat and she was completely dead. The morning of day 3 was beautiful in the marina. It was calm and quiet. My first breakfast completely alone on the boat. But let me back up. This is day 3, and if you're wondering what happened on day 2, I didn't film any of it. Because on day 2, the wind was absolutely horrible, and Noah was predicting wind spouts. There was no way I was taking slow ride out of that marina alone. So I hopped on a friend's boat, sailed with the windjammers to Sturgeon Bay, and got a ride back to Wave Point that night. When I got back to the boat, nothing worked. The shore power at the terminal hadn't been switched on, so the fridge had been running on battery all day. The boat was completely dead. Talk about a massive blow to your confidence right before your first big solo passage.
Get a picture of that.
Laurie! Get some way on. There you go.
There we go.
There you go. I'll catch up to you shortly.
Okay.
Today, the fleet is moving. The batteries are charged, and I left the dock. I was in the channel, and I noticed the engine was overheating. I found that there were weeds in the engine intake, so I got all that cleared and continued into the bay. The waves immediately started hitting the side of the boat, but I had a safety net. My friend Bill was staying close by in his boat, and Bill is an ASA instructor and the owner of Sail Time Door County. Honestly, knowing he was there is the only reason I felt safe enough to untie the lines today. If you're interested in learning more, I put his info in the description. But back to the bay, because things are about to get tight. The wind and waves were building enough that I wanted to depower the boat. So I went to roll in the head sail, but when I ran the line through the cleat the way I normally would, it somehow jammed over itself. It was stuck hard. The line was under serious tension, and it had wrapped itself into the cleat in a way I'd never seen before. I couldn't pull it, I couldn't ease it, I couldn't even get my hands in to release it. So I rigged a series of trucker hitches to release the tension on the one that was stuck. It's the kind of thing you know in theory. It's different when you're doing it alone and in the waves. It took a while, but it came free. Somewhere right around here is when I decided to roll in the head sail. And I did make it to Fish Creek, and I didn't film any of that either. I'll tell you why next time.
see you out there.